Hey, what's up everyone? Today, Funko had a big reveal day called Cartoon Classics. And I gotta say that a lot of these reveals look really awesome. I've always said that, in my opinion, what I feel the hardest thing to do is to translate animated characters into a 3D stylized pop form. Especially the ones that are meant for kids, because those designs themselves are already really stylized. So you have to fit something that's stylized in 2D into something that's even more stylized in 3D. Not an easy thing to do, but I think today's Cartoon Classics reveals really show off the talents of the Funko artists and sculptors. First up, it's Dexter's Laboratory with Dexter and his sister Dee Dee. Now Dexter looks great, and I think it's probably going to be the most popular pop of these reveals, and definitely a future grail. So don't skip it just because it's a comment. I really like the extra detail they put in the hair. Those two little sculpted swirls, they look really good. And I think if the gloves are painted glossy purple, they're going to really stand out. I love the glasses. Everything about this pop looks perfect to me. And Dee Dee does too. The only thing I wish they would have done is maybe sculpt in the mouth, because that looks like it's going to be a decal. But who knows, maybe having a sculpted mouth that big might look a little creepy. I mean, this one's already bordering on creepy. So maybe a sculpted mouth might be off-putting, and that's why they went with the decal. They're also redoing the Powerpuff Girls in what appears to be their more modern incarnation, but I really like them. I like that they're flying. I like that their stands are colored and not just clear. I have the original 3 myself, so I won't be getting these, but they do look nice and are cool for anybody that missed out on those, because they were a little scarce and they're kind of pricey now. So this is nice for Powerpuff Girl fans. They're also redoing Mojo Jojo, and I do like the sculpt on this new one better than the old one. But I have the old one too, so I won't be picking this one up. But I am getting Fuzzy Lumpkins to go with the rest of my Powerpuff set. I hope the new boxes somewhat match the old ones, so it doesn't look off. But that's a small thing. I think this character is funny. I think the sculpt came out really good. And who doesn't want like a weird alien hillbilly, right? And another pair that I think are some of the best ones revealed today are Cow and Chicken. Extremely hard characters to make into pops, and I think Funko did as good a job as they could have. They look so good, and I can just hear their weird voices in my head just looking at these pops. Really like the way they did Chicken's eyes and Cow's nostrils. I really like this pair, and I probably will pick these up as well. And like Dexter, I think these are going to be future grails. I was a little too old for Blue's Clues, so I don't have a personal attachment to it, but of course, through cultural osmosis, I'm very aware of what it is, and I think this one came out really good. And I'm glad that there's a flocked version and a regular version, because the flocked versions you can't really play with, you can't display as easily, and you need just a regular vinyl one for that. And I'm glad they're letting us know there's going to be 2 versions now, so you can properly plan which one you want to get. Courage the Cowardly Dog came out excellent. Very good choice to give him a stand, so his little legs are accurate. I love the little highlight of red on the nose. I love the way they did the mouth. It's all sculpted, or it appears it's going to be sculpted. The teeth and little hole in his tooth. It looks great. Perfect execution on this pop. The Fred Flintstone bundle with the shirt and the pop, to me by far is the most boring reveal. They've already made a very similar Fred Flintstone, holding some Fruity Pebbles and a spoon. So this to me is kind of redundant, and actually worse than that one. And the shirt, I mean, I guess it's okay, but who really wants to wear a Fruity Pebbles shirt? I don't know. If you do, let me know in the comments below, but I can't see this being very popular. And some of my favorite reveals of the day are the new Adventure Time ones. I'm really liking the fin. It's been a while since I've seen Adventure Time all the way through, and I only vaguely remember these versions of these characters, but they all look really cool, and it makes me want to go back and rewatch the series. Really love Finn, really love Princess Bubblegum. Also Jake. I think this Finn and that Jake are far superior to the originals, and I believe Lumpy Space Princess is kind of pricey, so this is nice if you don't have her. And the BMOs are cool too, and they're different enough from the originals. I really like the set. I'm probably going to try to pick them all up. And in the Funko Sodas, they're making Roger Ramjet. I have never heard of Roger Ramjet. Sounds like a porn star to me, actually. It looks like it's some old Hanna-Barbera thing, but I don't know. I don't even know what era this is from, so it's cool for the Roger Ramjet fans. Not for me, but I do like how Funko will make these very, very obscure characters and find a market for them. They're also making Snorky with a flocked chase from the Banana Splits, which I thought was a live-action show. Like, I thought it was guys in suits, which makes sense for the chase being flocked. And it's a cool design. It's colorful. I'm just not a fan of the property myself. Now, I could have swore they had already released, or at least revealed, Underdog. But here he is again. It looks cool. I like how different the chase is, with Underdog and his Shoeshine Boy alter ego. I love when the chases are completely different molds. They're also making Fuzzy Lumpkins as a soda, and it looks quite different than the pop, which is nice. And the chase has the straw hat. And a must get for me, GameStop exclusive, it's Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. I have the 2-pack, and I have the individual Funko Pops, so this will be cool to add to that. And it came out pretty perfect. Now, if there's ever something that's really hard to do, and have it come out somewhat recognizable and not totally bizarre looking, it's Peppa Pig. Because if you look at the top right corner there, most of the time, Peppa Pig has the eyes on the side like that, with the nose going to the right. Kind of an odd shape, the whole head. And it'll be interesting to see what this one looks like from the side, because it really is a bizarre design. But it seems to look okay, right? And I thought it was Peppa Pig right off the bat. I didn't have to see that it was Peppa Pig. So pretty well done by Funko's artists here for something that really shouldn't work as a pop. And they remade Johnny Bravo. And I gotta say that I like this one better than the original. The original, he's just flexing, but here he's holding the comb in the mirror. And I think it looks better. It'll be interesting to see what this does to the price of the original, because the original does have some value, but now this character is going to be available to everybody, and in my opinion, a better version. Alright guys, that was Funko's Cartoon Classics mini event. Overall, some nice reveals. The only weak one I think is Fred Flintstone. Everything else was very solid. Maybe one of the best reveal days that Funko has ever had. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching and take it easy.